Hello! Right. Surviving Mars! It's Thursday. Well, it's not Thursday for me, it's Saturday. Yes. Surviving Mars. We have finished the tutorial, which means we now have to start the new game. Yay! I'm going off screen and I'm failing miserably at any difficulty. Really badly. So, I'm going to go through all the stuff that we've got. You have a mission sponsor, you have a commander profile. The colony logo does nothing, it just changes this. The mystery can give you gives you an active storyline throughout the entire playthrough. It reads it on the right hand side. You can add game rules that make things more difficult. But first, we're going to go through the mission sponsor. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, well, no, 11 sponsors. We have the International Mars Mission, which is very easy. You get 30 million in funding, you get 200 starting applicants, 300 research per soul, 25 million unrare metals when you mine them. You have 70,000 kilogram payload, you have colonists that never get Earth sick, food supply from passenger rockets is increased by 10, rockets synthesize fuel, and you start with a fuel self-sufficient dome prefab. Recommended for first time players. I've been playing as many different things and this is by far the easiest one to actually do. But if we just drop down to the USA, you get easy, you only get 8 million, 800 million, 100 applicants, you still get the same for everything else, but you get periodic additional funding. You have the Blue Sun, still an easy one, but you have a slight advantage as you can buy better applicants. You get additional rockets that's significantly cheaper. Probes can discover deep rare metal deposits, and you get a bonus tech and deep metal extraction immediately. China, also easy. Starting applicants 200, research per soul is 200. Notice the research is different. The research changes depending on what kind of difficulty. Passengers carry additional 10 colonists, and applicants are generated twice as fast. Now, India, normal difficulty. 100 research per soul. Easy difficulty, you get from like 300 down to like 100. India, you get your Logi engineering immediately, which means you unlock a medium dome. Standard domes are small. Medium dome is huge compared to. You don't get that much money, which is the thing that makes it difficult. Europe is normal as well. You get 5 extra starting technologies. You gain funding every time a new research is every time a tech is researched, and you gain double if it's breakthrough, which is useful if you try and basically buy everything from Earth, which I'm trying not to do this round, because every time I've done it before, I've had to keep buying things in because I don't have enough colonists. I made a barrel. There's a specific type of dome that has a massive amount of space that prevents having a spire, which can like add a benefit to the whole colony. Space Y. See what you've done there, game. Drone hubs start with additional drones. You get 50% cheaper advanced resources. Ooh. I run out of advanced resources quite quickly, so that might be helpful. You only get 200 per soul, which is not very good, and you get less money for rare metals. Terraforming initiative. Normal, 8 million. Oh, 800 million, sorry. Starting applicants research is very low. Terraforming takes 50% cheaper for research. Forestation plants do not require power. Can import RC dovers from the start. Martian vegetation and interplanetary projects are both already researched. Hard. Church of the New Ark. All colonists have the religious trait. Not that bad. Birth rate is doubled. Hydroponic farms performance reduced by 50. Ooh, that's a bad one. Hydroponic farms are how you get all your food. Right, Russia. Fueled extractors. Bonus tech. Extractor upgraded to boost performance. But consumes fuel. Blah. Fuel refinery prefab costs 50% less. Rockets have extended travel time. Ah, that's difficult then. And you can also play as Paradox Interactive, which is the makers of this place, I think. Hard difficulty. Discovers more breakthrough anomalies. Researching a breakthrough tech grants applicants. Rocket requires more fuel to launch. That's bad. We are going to go as all building costs reduced by 20%. Let's see. Let's go with bagger. Let's go with Europe. It's normal difficulty and you don't get a shitload of funding like you do up there. I'll go as Europe, and because you get an extra lot of tech. Right, we'll go as Europe. Commander profiles. Oh god. Geoengineers. If you notice, the difficulty changes depending on who you pick. Like if you go down to astrogeologist, is it, or is it the futurist? The futurist is the one that's probably the most difficult one. Each one of these has a bonus tech, but you also get something that helps as well. Ooh. Drones are gradually optimised to work and construct faster until Sol 100. Autonomous hubs no longer require power or maintenance. That would be helpful. Because in both of my playthroughs that I've done off screen, I've basically, my entire colony is broken down because I've run out of the thing that's needed to repair drone hubs, which I think is machine parts. And yeah, my entire colony just went dead. Because all the power went out, because nothing got repaired, and I couldn't repair anything because I'd run out of funding, and I couldn't get any more funding because I hadn't actually sent any more funding out. So we're going to go as the inventor. There are different ones. There's like water reclamation. There's the doctor. You get the STEM reconstruction, colonist lifespan increased, psychologist, 5 additional sanity, behavioural shaping, sanatorium spire which treats colonists' flaws. Interesting. All funding raised by 20%. Martian patents. Ooh. Futurist. Breakthrough text research 30% faster. Autonomous sensors. Sensor towers no longer require power or maintenance. Considering they only require 2 power and the maintenance is metals, it's not that bad. Drone hubs is 5 power and they require quite an expensive resource. So, yeah. Ecologist. Oh, sorry, I keep yawning. Hanging gardens unlock spire for the ecologist. Service comfort of decorations increased by 10%. Ooh. Start with rare metals deposit revealed. Extractor production increased by 10. Rocket scientists start with an extra rocket. CO2 jet propulsion unlocks the shuttle hub and long range transportation. That would be interesting. That would be much better if we can do that. Basically, get the drone hubs up and running. The shuttle hubs up and running. Because then what we can do is have a dome, say, on one side of the map, resourcing some stuff, and then on the other side of the map, have other stuff that you could basically go to every time. Or you can go random. Geoengineer is one of the ones that comes with the new DLC. I think it's like DLC. So the DLC or an add-on, one or the other. So you basically can transform the red planet into a green one, like our own. But we are going to go as the inventors. Oh, there's loads. Final Countdown, Serenity, Missed Handy, Mars U, Brussels sprouts. Don't panic. Yeah, I think it's going to be the don't panic one. Do I see Curiosity there? I saw curiosity. Yeah, it is. Yay. But yeah, we'll go for the don't panic logo because I'm probably going to panic. Sponsor normal mysteries. Power of 3. I have no idea what any of these mysteries do because I've only just had the random ones. Let's do the Beyond Earth mystery. Oh, we're not going to add any game rules. Right, let's go. Victor 1. Let's call this one. I need names. First rocket named after my girlfriend, because she's going to be the one that's going to land on Mars first. Okay, we have prefab buildings, we have drone hub we need, that we need, that we need. That we don't really need, to be honest. So I'm going to take that off. We need the moisture refinery and we need the fuel refinery. Uses fuel from water, so we need both of those and we need the drone hubs. Don't need anything else there. Right. The RC Explorer is useful. Transport can't get because of other stuff. Polymers, electronics, machine parts. Right, don't need Orbital Pros. Ah, damn it. I wanted to get a transport because I could basically send the transport away somewhere to go gather all the stuff up and then come back again. Which would be useful. Commander is also useful. Ah! Okay. Knock that down by 5. And then give me... Well, if I build the drone hub, I think I can build the drone hubs to start with. Yeah, I've got 7,000 kilograms. How much do I need for RC transport? 10,000. Well, fuck. We'll add a Stirling generator just for the power. And we'll also add another drone hub. Because that means we can spread out further when we start. And I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, let's go. Oh fuck. I forgot we've got to find somewhere to land now. Right. For each colony site there is a set amount of difficulty. I'm going to aim for somewhere about at 300 level just to make it challenging because I know I'm going to fuck it up anyway. But holy shit. Lots of water, not a lot of concrete, lots of metals, but less threats. Mean temperature 1 degree Celsius, average altitude -600, rough topography. You know what? Let's go for the Marianas Alpha. But let's just appreciate the amount of detail they've put into this friggin' map. It's just so good. Like, you can go for there and get a shitload of meteors. Very little concrete though, which is the thing. You need concrete to build things. Because you can just wander around. There are places that are like, where is it? There, 410. It's literally on top of something. If you keep going around, there's a, believe somewhere, Utopia Plantia, there's one of them, that has cold waves, meteors, dust devils, well, it doesn't have dust devils, it has dust storms, but it has a ridiculous amount of metal. And then obviously there's one place you can go, which is Olympus Mons. Just literally on the side of Olympus Mons, build a freaking base. But Aeonian Alpha 270, 310. Relatively flat. Serenium Beta. That looks promising. Limited amount of meteors and dust devils, but I can actually do a thing to get more, and it's put me up to 300. I might just go a little bit off that. Like there. Bit up, maybe. Make it, just make it a little bit difficult, you know. Mean temperature. Steep. Relatively flat. You know what, let's just go for Serenium Beta. Go! And we are going to make Mars green. Or try to, anyway. Right. Little pros is stupid, but I'm the inventor, and we are Europe. And I'm going to pause instantly, because you've got to locate a designated... Oh, bugger. Basically, I've screwed myself already, because if anything spawns up here that I need, like research, I'm going to have to dig a really big flat bit. I'm going to have to dig a thing. Designated landing site for the rocket. Yeah, we can do that in a minute. I've paused the game specifically for the fact that I can then just pause. Let's do some research. Okay. The first thing I'm going to want is probably not that. Drone hubs are easy, yeah. Research cost 1,000. Grants funding. I need funding. And life from Mars. Right, we want... I want that for a start. And then I want that, because holy crap, the RC Dozer is overpowered. Basically, it's basically a vehicle that you can use for landscaping projects. So I can build my ramps if I need them. I'll show you in a minute with the ramps. Moxie upgrade for magnetic filtering, and then we'll add soil adaptation because that's useful, so I'll get that. An additional 2 drones is also helpful. But, oh, also I should mention, all of this, every time you play is randomised. So you will not get the same research every time. Just to point that out there. I got really confused when it happened. when I first started playing it, it was like, oh yeah, I got these texts, all these texts. Got down to about here, and I was like, oh yeah, this is all great. And then I restarted because my colony died, and I was expecting all the same stuff. Oh, it's terrible. There is this down here, which means in exchange for money, you can get 1,000 research points for the next 5 sols. A sol in this case is a day. Oh dear. Yeah, we'll do that one now. Okay. Now we can terraform Mars, create Earth-like environments. Yeah, you basically need to get all of these up to 100%. Core heat convectors, GHG factories. Atmosphere. Oh, atmosphere applies terraforming boost to the power production of wind turbines and to the oxygen production of moxies. Decreases the power production of solar panels. So you want to go for wind first. Sadly, wind turbines, if you look down here. Bloody game. Ah, shit, I don't have a fucking drone hub. Ah, fuck. Right. Let's get a drone hub. because I fucked up. Oh no, wait, we have got a drone hub. It's just the rocket hasn't landed yet. That's all. Right, go to production. Is it? No, here. Where is it? See, they require an end game or a late game resource for maintenance, but they provide power all the time. These have metals as their thing, and you know it's easier to find metals than it is to find machine parts. So machine parts, yeah. Which is annoying. But we need areas to scan, so we're gonna go do, and yeah. Okie dokie, let's have a go, shall we? We're gonna put the rocket is gonna go. I wish that wouldn't fucking show up. Go away. We're gonna put the rocket down in the middle, like that. We're also gonna put a universal storage just there, and then we're gonna play the game. One small step for man, one giant leap for Martian kind. Also, there is a camera mode in this, so you can't slow it down, but you can damn well make it look pretty. Going. There is our explorer. Look at him! Really great! I'm gonna go over there. And here's our drones. Well, I'm going to immediately change the colour of to blue so I can see them. And they're going to unload the ship. Because on this ship there are 10 polymers, 10 electronic parts, 10 machine parts, and all of our other stuff. Let's just do that. Get the old camera back in the right focus. There we go. Right, we have our drones. Right, we're going to place the drone up there. We're going to speed up time. Watch these little guys potter around. And bing! More drones. See? Because now, when the rocket takes off, the drones will be on here rather than anywhere else. Okay, we need to get... First thing we need to do is get power. So I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to put a moisture evaporator. So let me pause the game again. I'm going to put this down here. And we need to build where is it? Fuel refinery. Close-ish to it, but not directly near it because dust. I think that's outside of the range. Hang on, let me just stop that. So the range is about there. So if we just say there, close enough? Yes. I like to leave a gap for the dust stuff because maintenance is a bitch. Is that in range of the... Yes. Okay. Okay. And we need to put down the Stirling generator, which we're going to put just there. Oh, just outside of range. Good. Right, off we go. drones will run across. I build all of these without any cost because they are prefabs. Dun, dun. Needs to be connected to a power consumer. You require 5 power. You require 5 power. That produces 10. Glorious. Oh, I know I could have the build menu with the fucking right mouse button. Fuck you. See, it requires polymers, but it's a late game polymer. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to put tower down. We're going to put it away from that. We're going to put it over here. Only requires metal. That's fine. Right, have we offloaded everything? Yes. Okay, let's build ourselves. Ooh, effective delivery. The extractor amplification project has received a massive funding increase and a lot of scientific focus has shifted towards it. Top Brass wants you to begin installing new upgrades as soon as possible. Tech extractor amplification has been revealed and it costs 50% less. Gain a supply pod with 10 drones and 60 polymers. Ooh! The rest of the amplification techs and they cost 20% less. I'd rather have the polymers, to be honest. And the drones. But the amplification techs, some of the late game ones, are ridiculously expensive. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay. I need some piping. So we're going to go do, like so. So it'll fill that up. And then, oh, actually, get rid of that bit. Oh, it must be built on a... Fuck. Okay, I'll do it. Right. Don't need... Oh, it's just gonna dick me over. Stop it. There. And then once that's built, I'm going to put a thing here, so that I can basically shut that off, but not have it need power. Like so. Which means basically if this is full, well no, if that's full or I don't need to make it, I don't have to turn it off, I can just do the valve. Ooh, never used those before. How do I just boop it? Ah, interesting. Okay. Right, we need concrete, so let us build a concrete extractor. Base production of 20. Maintenance. Fucking maintenance again. Requires 5 power, which means we need to make a few solar panels, which I'm going to have in like a line that goes across. So let's pause the game a sec. That's 15, 20. Power cable this side. That, and then have a battery just there. Battery will store the power that these give out, and sensor tower. Ah, I forgot about that. Whoops. And let's put that on the end of there, shall we? Boop. That's not a sensor tower. God fucking damn it. There's the sensor tower. There we go. Not enough power. There'll be enough power. Chill. I got up on that for 10 more, but it increases the amount of production. Okay, I'll open it for now. I know. That's the bad thing. Oh dear, here it comes.
Sector scan.
There we go. And the next sector has got nothing but metals in it. Oh, sigh. I don't know what's going to be up here, but there'll be definitely something up here. And there's metals on the surface. Martian regolith. How much is there? 5. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, forgot. Need to put a dumping ground. That one. That one. No, not that one. That one. Yeah, I was just about to do that, bastard. Yeah. It basically scoops it all up inside there and then drops it. Look how pretty the landscape looks, man. It's so good. We have put our roots on Mars. Woo! Basically that means if I blow something up, I can take it back again. Polymer factory. No. We're going to go over here. We're going to have an extra 10,000 kilograms of cargo space. Don't get ahead of yourself with research, I'll tell you that now. If you get ahead of yourself with research and you go, oh, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have this, it'll rack up to the point where you can't research anything due to the amount of like other stuff that you need to do. Damn it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Whoopsie. Wow. Hang on. Oh, a bit of falling into a divot. There we go. I've fallen through the mountainside. There we go. Up. There we go. So there's seriously going to be something up here. There's most probably going to be something there and here. I'm going to guess probably water in this bit. If you hover over what's there, it tells you what could be there and what isn't. There's water quite close. Right, we'll try there next. Concrete rare metals. Right, we'll have a look through, see which ones are going to give us water. There's a dust devil. Oh, it's gone. Damn it. I wanted to show the people at home what it was like to see a dust devil. God damn it. And nothing. Back. Right, we'll go for the ones where there's a high chance of water first. Water is where we'll be building domes. It's easier to get... Oh, fuck. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. Oh, god damn it. Oh, research. Well, that one's 9. Yeah. I'm hoping there's a bit of water in there, because that would be ridiculously helpful. Right, I'm going to get a supply pod with a RC transport. That's all I want. 2 reasons. It means I can send him off to pick this stuff up. Surface deposits. Surface deposits are my lifeblood for polymers. Seriously. You know what I'm going to do? I could already send them on expeditions, really. But expeditions basically mean you can give yourself resources, you can get other stuff. It shows you how well you're terraforming things as well. Liquid water at 25 degrees Celsius. That would be helpful. 25 degrees in heat. How do I do that? GHG factory. Build that yet?
Sector scanned.
22 metals. That's not good. Is that the tech tree? GHG factory? Yeah, it's down here somewhere. Ah. Polymer factory. That will be useful later. Okay. Let's build another... Oh, I can just build these straight off, really. Research moisture farming to build moisture evaporators or get prefabs from Earth. Barrel dome. Like I said, alternate small dome configuration. More space but lacks a slot for a spire. Early days of the colony. Microdome. I built my entire base around one of those before. Not one, but like several. Kicks up a lot of dust. Let's drop it down there. That is in range. It's out of range of that by a hex, which is good. I just farted it out. Just. RC Explorer. Transport. We found an anomaly, and it's right there! And it's also a breakthrough tech. How cool is that? So, our little friend over here is going to go do-de-do-de-do-de-do-de-do, trundle, trundle, trundle. And he's going to go all the way over there. To wherever the breakthrough tech is, which is just there. And he's going to scan it, and we're going to get a technology to research. The base is coming along. See, that produces waste rock, but it should also produce heat. GHG factories. Liquid water could present on the surface of Mars and in lakes. High enough temperatures are also paramount for the habitability of the Martian surface to be open air domes. Woo! Subsurface heating and transport optimization. Already? Good lord. Yeah, like I'm saying about the text, 8,000. But it does have a cost reduction. That's ridiculous. You there. Come with me. And basically you can right click him and he will go gather whatever resources are in said sector. Aha. That's convenient. So this one runs out. We've got another one quite close behind. That was quick. Where is it? It's very, very close. That's brilliant. And it's only a low one as well. Damn it. But that's why you research the first 8 tiles around you where you land. So then, if necessary, you can basically go, right, I don't like living here anymore, I'm going to move across. Building's not working. Why not? Concrete extractor. Oh, you're right, you need a concrete storage. I always like to put them quite close, because if you don't put them close, then they have to travel further. Martian regolith. Right. And with the finding of liquid water on Mars, we are going to end it here. I have been PyroXMaster1819. This has been Surviving Mars. We've landed. We're getting ready. Be nice to fellow humans and Martians. Goodbye.